Doctor here on YouTube, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about vitamin C, the different forms, why you might need it in your skincare routine, how to store it, when to use it, what you should use it with, and what you shouldn't use it with. Don't keep watching. I'm going to try so hard not to say vitamin C, because I just love the way that sounds.
See, when we say vitamin C, that's the thing.
True to my American self and say vitamin.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I would probably go between.
Yeah.
I'm DJ Ayodele, and I am an esthetician, and I am based in London. And I have a clinic in central London, and we specialize in looking after skin of color, most especially black skin.
Yes.
I have been in the industry for over 12 years now. I am also on the British Beauty Council Advisory Board. I'm also on the Black Aesthetics Advisory Board. So I, sit very much within an advisory capacity as well to the industry about various things that champion black skin and champion black women in this space, because, it's not a space that we have always been in great numbers. So I try and shuffle in and make space for other women who look like me, to get in on the action as well. Vitamin C is an antioxidant, so it's one of the best antioxidants we have for skin. And so the question is, what is an antioxidant and what does it do? An antioxidant, really, the simplest way to describe it is that it protects the skin from premature aging caused by what we call free radical damage. So, okay, what is free radical damage? Damage caused to the skin by pollution, by UV rays, by poor lifestyle habits, by poor sleep, poor diet, smoking. So those are the things that really do affect the skin. So we need antioxidants to help us combat that, the damage they have to the skin. And vitamin C is one of the best antioxidants we have in that regard. It also helps to protect your skin against the damage of the sun by really propping up collagen. So it encourages your skin and supports your skin in propping up collagen and producing collagen. And collagen is the scaffolding of the skin. So if you have good collagen, you have good firm skin that's resilient as well. Well, that the sun will attack collagen to break it down. That's one of the things the sun does. So if you're using a good vitamin C and good ascorbic acid, you are helping your skin fight off that damage the sun causes, because that damage on the surface of the skin, it's just fine lines and wrinkles, and nobody's trying to get fine lines and wrinkles before their allocated time. We're all trying to put that off as long as possible. So vitamin C will also help you do that. So if you want to get that done, then you are looking at L-ascorbic acid. Try and avoid the derivatives where possible, because you're not going to get that potency that you need. Vitamin C has L-ascorbic acid, which is the purest and sort of most potent form of vitamin C you can get. It also is one of the most unstable forms of vitamin C you can get. So it quickly becomes ineffective if it's sort of presented to you in the wrong format. You also have ascorbyl palmitate, which is another type of, it's more of a derivative. So after you have ascorbic acid, everything else is a derivative of vitamin C, which means that it's not going to be as potent. But what it will be is that it will be less irritable to the skin. And in that regard, you also have magnesium ascorbyl palmitate, which also is a derivative, but it's less potent. The upside is less potency can mean less irritation, because vitamin C is one of those ingredients where you have to use it within a certain parameter. So if it's more than 20% in your product, you will find that the skin gets more irritated. So for example, for my skin, 20% will make my skin irritated. I can sort of stick alongside the between 10 and 12% sort of vitamin C content. That is absolutely fine, because it's one of those things as well within skincare where we kind of feel like if we have the highest percentage, if we have the most potent, then that's what's going to be best for us. Not necessarily. You don't always need to do the most when it comes to your skincare and the ingredients. If your skin is happy at that derivative and using that percentage, that's absolutely fine. You carry on, because what you might find is that if you then listen to this and you go, do you know what? I'm going to now go get myself a 20% L-ascorbic acid, and you then get your skin irritated. That's not going to be great. You can try sort of less potency versions. That's not a problem at all, and you will still get good results from them. You will get, it might be slower results, but ain't nobody going anywhere, so
Right.
no particular rush. No particular rush here.
So, viewers, listeners,
Well, first of all, for black
just
women,
like what
I
you
would say
heard,
that if you're looking to fight
vitamin C is very,
pigmentation,
very key
going for a
to
vitamin C alone isn't going to get you
skincare
very far.
routine.
Right.
Because vitamin C, in my opinion, has this gives off this impression that it's a pigmentation fighter, which it does do. But I think that's more of a secondary benefit to vitamin C. That is not its primary purpose.
Fighter.
So its primary purpose is being an antioxidant for your skin and propping up that collagen. That's
of course, one
primary
of the
purpose.
importance of
One of the
antioxidants
things
is to
it will
mop
do
up the
whilst
free
it's doing that
radicals of the
purpose is
skin.
also help to tackle fake pigmentation and brighten the skin. So for me,
Those free
I
radicals
wouldn't
makes
go
the skin
down
to
that
be
road.
wrinkled
If I'm
and
trying to tackle pigmentation, I wouldn't be
aging,
looking for a
the
vitamin
rest
C
of it.
serum. I'd more be looking for
So
serums
this vitamin
where
C
their
is
primary
very, very
purpose
key
is
to
to fade
skincare routine.
pigmentation, and vitamin C isn't one of them. So that's the first
Right.
thing first sort of advice or myth I would break is that the vitamin C in itself is an antioxidant first and foremost, not a pigmentation product. It will give you some benefit, but not what you're looking for.
Not what you're looking for.
So therefore, I tend to prefer vitamin C within another product. So, for example, one of my most favorite vitamin C's products that have vitamin C in them is from the Skin Better Science range. There's a product within it called Even Tone, and that's got a version of vitamin C in it that alongside other pigmentation products. But generally, if you're looking, you're just edging in and you're like, okay, what is this whole thing about? Where do I want to go? You guys in the States have this brand called Hyper. We don't have it here yet. Now, that's a good vitamin C. If you're just looking to edge in, and she is a black woman who has developed that brand, so she kind of knows some of the struggles that we face when it comes to hyperpigmentation and black skin. So that's a really good one to go for. The La Roche-Posay vitamin C is also a very good one to go for, but you do have to make sure and be mindful you store it in a dark place, because you don't want it to oxidize on you. I don't know, do you guys have the brand Murad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you have Murad, then the vitamin C in that range is great as well.
Okay,
so,
but for
they have a
people
whole
using
segment
vitamin C over 20% concentration, because if you have people using vitamin C in over 20% concentration, you find out
because if you go in
it's
too low,
less effective.
you're not necessarily going to get much benefits. You're going to be using it and thinking, well, what's going on here? Nothing is happening. While if you kind of enter into that middle point, then you have all the levels to then go up to and increase. So that's where I would actually start.
Okay. Now you're listening to the Skincare Doctor.
Vitamin C can come into your skincare routine at many different levels. It's a multitasker. It can do all the things you just mentioned. So vitamin C would come in the morning. So it would be an AM product where you would use it after cleansing. You would use it before sunscreen. It actually boosts the performance of your sunscreen as well. So you would use
vitamin C
in that sense.
is best
it can be combined with any other active
not at
ingredient. So long as your skin is tolerant of those other ingredients as well. It's also great to look for vitamin C that has other antioxidants with it as well. So whether that be resveratrol or whether that be like green tea extract or caffeine, it's always great to have I always say formulation is king, so it's great to have a cocktail of ingredients together. So vitamin C in the morning. because you're going to use things like your other actives, like your retinol, for example. You're going to use that at night, so you're not going to get any clash or irritation. So it pairs with everything else. Even if you say you use any alpha hydroxy acids to sort of exfoliate your skin after cleansing, that's not a problem.
It's
you can
very
still
good
use your
to
vitamin C
exfoliate
as
skin.
well. If people are nervous,
that's one of the
or a little bit apprehensive sometimes, I'll always say, well, on the days that you are using your alpha hydroxy acid, like your glycolic or your lactic or something like that, then leave off the vitamin C that day. That is not a problem. But generally, for most people and for most skin types, you can use maybe a wipe that has an alpha hydroxy acid, put your vitamin C on, put your moisturizer and your sunscreen on, and you're good to go. So it fits in very easily. I think sometimes we have an apprehension because it's fear of the unknown. You've never used it before, so you don't really know what's going to happen, and there's all these myths and misconceptions out there.
Okay, this is very important. For the next one, you need to check for the vitamin C, using it systemically and the benefits.
I wanted to segue
when someone is aging,
there is a
genetic
myth and a
factors,
misconception about using vitamin C during the day, which when I
that's
first
gonna be our
heard
next
someone
topic.
say it, I was like, that's not what I hear all the time, because if vitamin C is such a great antioxidant, wouldn't we want to use it during the day? So what are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, I mean, that would make sense to me, and that is how I advise people to use it. I have sat in meetings with some of the sort of top skincare scientists and cosmetic chemists, and I have never ever really come across. Yes, you can pop vitamin C on at night. That isn't a problem. But if you want to get your best out of your product, use it when it's intended for daytime, because you are looking to combat that free radical damage that you're getting from constant being exposed to pollution, living in a big city. We lead all these crazy lifestyles now where our skin is tired, it is sluggish, it is not performing at its optimum best. So you also want to help to protect the skin against the damage, the constant damage you're getting from UV. And if vitamin C is something that helps to stimulate collagen, and UV is during the day,
that's gonna be our next topic.
When you add it all up,
we have a genetic factor
it makes
affecting
sense to
aging.
me.
It's not even the case that it makes sense. That is the way you use it.
Right.
Topically.
Exactly.
It's not about, it makes sense. Yes, it makes sense, but that's how you use it. You use it during the day to give you as much protection. It is a protective ingredient. You also have repairing ingredients. You have protective ingredients. Vitamin C is a protective ingredient.